Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Kwarmz with me. We've just beaten Nottingham Forest 5-0 at the Emirates. Yeah. A nightmare before Halloween, you could say, for Nottingham Forest.
Oh gosh, what a line that is. Yes, brother. Yes.
You know my team.
Always come correct. Yeah, no, it was an expected performance from us. Do you know what I mean? We came into the game, bottom of the league, Nottingham Forest. We were sitting at 2 or second. City, obviously, off the back of their win yesterday, we needed to answer a few critics. And we had to test ourselves and see if we were really about it. And I really think that we stepped up to it.
Yeah.
The main thing was, for me, was the goals. The fact that we got so many goals, 4 different goal scorers. It really set the status in terms of we're not here to mess around. And that's why I say it with my chest. People ask me, they're like, oh, don't jinx it, or they tell me, don't jinx it, da-da-da. You see my team, you see how they play. We're seeing how they're playing. We're playing with flair, we're enjoying ourselves.
What about those people that say, chill out, it's Nottingham Forest?
Nah, because yesterday, Chelsea got turned over by Brighton, and everyone would be like, oh yeah, but it's Brighton. Leeds turned over Liverpool. Last week, Liverpool lost to Forest. So I'm not hearing that anymore. The teams that other teams, these top 6 teams are having troubles against, we're brushing them aside. We're turning them over, and we're dominating the game in terms of possession. We're controlling it. Yeah. And today you saw I know Lee mentioned it earlier on the live or the watch along. You're showing a more controlled performance throughout the game, with goals on top of that. So no, I'm happy with it. I'm happy.
Do you expect this to continue through the next away games? Obviously, Chelsea and then Wolves. Do you expect it to continue? Because there has been dips in Arsenal's performances when they go 1-0 up. We almost saw that at half-time today, but they changed that story by getting the 4 other goals in the second half. Do you think that can continue?
If Arteta makes certain changes, and I'd like to mention, I know you said that the main change was Reece Nelson. Yeah. I mean, shout out to Reece. Yeah. He's had to play his position in the team, and that's the whole point of being a professional. We say that, we're complaining about KT not playing or whatever. This guy's gone from team to team abroad. He's had to deal with watching other people in his position. And at the end of the day, like I said, when you're called upon, you have to step up. And it kind of gave me that feeling of, when Smith Rowe turned up for us at Emirates, I think it was against Chelsea. And then from then, he just went on to do bits. And I think this is a moment for Reece Nelson. So I'm really happy for him. I was just happy with the way Arteta, the way he constructed the team today. It's mad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in terms of how he brought on certain players we haven't seen for a while. Cedric, he rotated it. And it gave a new breath of fresh air. We needed it. We did need it. And I think I was a bit worried from the PSV game and then obviously from the Southampton game. What else have we got to play with? And in all aspects, I think that Saka, even though I wish you a speedy recovery, Saka, but him going off actually helped us in terms of, what's our plan B? Because we can't keep relying on him and Martinelli. Do I think this is going to continue? Stamford Bridge is going to be hard. Yeah. We know that. We know that Aubameyang, we're going to be turning up against Aubameyang and the rest of them. But I think overall as a team and as a manager, I think Arsenal and Arteta are more equipped to deal with these teams now. Yeah. There's no more hesitation.
100%. You spoke about Bukayo Saka got off injured and it kind of, I don't want to say it benefits teams, that sounds bad, but you're right, it did it. After that, he had a plan B and it worked. Do we still need to strengthen Kwarmz in January in the sense of Reece Nelson come on, done well, he's probably going to fight for his place now. Do you still need to strengthen in that position?
100%. Yeah. 100%. I mean, you're not going to pull the wool over my eyes. No, in terms of in terms of quality, I did question Reece Nelson. Yeah. People did say it in the live or whatever, but he proved me wrong. However, is he good enough to be the starting? Is he good enough to put Saka on the bench? And that's the questions that you've got to start asking. Do you understand? So it's the same with Gabriel Jesus. As much as we all love him and what he brings to the game, he needs someone in there or behind him that is competing with him, because that will bring out the best in him. And I just think Arteta knows it. He stated that he wants another midfielder and a winger or whatever. We need another striker. And I think today was just a telltale sign as if certain players are not featuring in our squad, if Saka gets injured, if Xhaka gets injured, Partey, who have we got to cover in? And yes, your Nelsons and your El Nenis, Cedrics can do a job 1 or 2 games, but we need it throughout the whole of the season. It's a long season ahead, man. I just wanted to touch on the whole Gabriel Jesus thing, because everyone's obviously talking about his missed chances. And, bro, I can't name it, and I want you guys to ask me as well, or answer this one. Who is who can contribute as much as Gabriel Jesus has? Give me another striker that has done or is doing what he's doing. Okay, bar none the fact that he hasn't scored a goal, everything else, he gets back, he's tracking back. He's fighting for the ball. He's setting man up. He's a complete forward. It's just the fact that his confidence isn't there. And we just, as a fan base, we need to get behind him and support him through this moment, because once he starts banging in goals, on top of that, people are going to be like, rah, like he is world class. And you can see it.
Yeah.
You can see it, man. So
he needs to be scoring, do you think, to have this title challenge cemented on?
Yeah, that's the difference now. Yeah. Because as much as, we saw City struggle without Haaland yesterday and they relied on KDB. Yes, we had 4 different scorers, but there's going to be some further tight games and we need him. The chances that he should have got one out of them. Least, Could have scored a hat-trick today. But I'm just being patient with him because I'm seeing his all-round game. He's doing so much more. And, I appreciate, Gabriel, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to AFTV. Bye!
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.